Meanwhile, Joe, I just want to talk about one other sort of thing that's going on here. And this is the fight between Donald Trump and Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. Now, of course, the big fight is about interest rates and whether they're coming down fast enough. And now the president has said he's not planning to fire Powell, but he's also apparently drafted a letter, which he might issue if he does want to fire Powell. Just explain a bit more about this fight, because we're watching it in Australia and we're seeing it roil the markets a little bit here. Explain where this is all going to wind up landing.
Well, it doesn't make any sense in terms of if you're Donald Trump looking at Jerome Powell, where you had inflation above 9% under Joe Biden. It's below 3% now under Donald Trump. And Trump keeps saying, please lower interest rates so more people could buy homes here in the United States. I can tell you personally that in my house, this is supposed to be my starter house. I'm literally joining you from my home studio in my basement. And we don't want to move because interest rates are too high. And Jerome Powell will not lower them, despite the fact that every indication says that he should, and it makes you think after a while that he's acting politically instead of in the best interest of the economy. So while Trump, technically, I guess, can't fire Powell, his reign as in terms of his job as Fed chair, that ends regardless in January. So if you're Trump, you're probably just going to try to wait this out, get a Scott Bessent in there, the Treasury Secretary, and then things will be running a lot more smoothly than they are now, because Jerome Powell seems to be a day late and a dime short every time it comes to lowering inflation, especially with the Republican president in power.
I think you're right, and I think he's been trying to make some of those predictions about Trump crashing the economy come true. Scott Bessent would be an excellent choice. Joe Concha, thank you so much for your time, as always.